Grandpa has just learned how to play the harmonica and wants to give us a concert. But before he does, I want to show you a story about some hard-working little animals.
Possibly the best engineers in the whole animal kingdom are beavers. When they move into a new area, the first thing beavers do is dig hiding places in the bank underwater. This is easy because they can stay underwater as long as 15 minutes. If the area has a good supply of young trees and shrubs, the beavers set to work to build a permanent home called a lodge. They cut down trees and drag them to a suitable place in the water. Then they add twigs and shrubs until they have a mound about 7 feet across and 3 feet high. Finally, they bring armfuls of rotted leaves and mud from the bottom of the stream and plaster over the mound. The beavers gnaw the tangled mass of wood under the water until they have a tunnel through the mound. The top of the tunnel is enlarged into a sleeping chamber, and the floor is covered with a layer of wood chips to make a soft bed. Beavers are timid animals. At the first sign of danger, a beaver will dive for the water. They spend a good deal of their time eating. Beavers are vegetarians and live on twigs, bark, roots, and leaves.
Just think of going into a restaurant and ordering a roast mahogany sandwich with a little sawdust on the side. Well, let's see some more beaver business.
Beavers never venture very far from the water. When they've eaten the vegetation near the banks of the stream, they build a dam to raise the water level to make sure that the water is deep enough to give them protection while they look for food. They start by jamming a log between some rocks. Then they add brush and other trees until the mass is high enough. Then they waterproof it by stuffing water plants, moss, and twigs into the tangle. A dam can be a few feet across or several hundred yards long, depending on the problems the beavers encounter. Baby beavers are called kits. They instinctively know how to swim and love to frolic in the water. They pull and tug until one falls over. Then they play a game of follow the leader, scampering over the top of the lodge and eventually onto the bank of the stream. Here they become very interested in their neighbors. Fat green bullfrogs are closely examined, and even mud turtles can provide entertainment. But a warning tail slap from one of the parents will send them streaking for the water. Beavers have few enemies. An owl might snatch a small kit from the water's edge, or a lucky fox might catch one who has ventured too far from the stream. But a full-grown beaver with those strong teeth and claws is a match for even a very hungry fox. When autumn comes, the beaver colony starts to collect a store of food for the winter. They drag small trees and shrubs underwater near the lodge and push them into the mud. When the pond freezes over, the beavers are cozy and warm in the lodge. If they get hungry, they slip into the water and select a choice branch or a collection of twigs. When spring comes, they emerge fat and sleek, ready to go on with their dam building.
Cute little fellers, aren't they? Well, now for the concert. Grandpa took a correspondence course in harmonica playing until he ran out of stamps. Anyhow, let's hear him. Let's go, Grandpa. 1, 2. Hey, what happened, Grandpa? Oh, no. You didn't swallow it again. Well, all I can say is next time you want to play a musical instrument, get a drum or a bass fiddle.